Okay, it's been Christmas. It hasn't snowed. There's been time off work. Things to do. The chicken coop managed to get glazed, or in places glazed, because it was getting a little bit wet in there. But if you saw the first vid, then you might be a little bit surprised at this. You'll recall the boggy back garden. The path has gone. A new path has gone in. Of course, that's not the main thing. The idea was to reclaim as much as possible. So, cut through to the patio. The patio will be going. It's the old path that used to go up. I've had to redo the steps on that as well. Again, not exactly the way you want to spend your Christmas. The path goes nowhere now because I've moved it on. Bit of rubbish there. Gonna have to shift that before the wife gets home. Still as treacherous as ever. But this is what I wanted to show you. Now you can see I've put a retaining wall on the bank. I've raised the level by about a foot. As we go in there, it's still quite squidgy down here. You'll remember there was banks of earth against here. You can see where the moss used to grow. Yeah? So I've dug all of that out. To level the back garden. Where the top of the wire mesh is, you can see all of that. That will be the final level. Okay? Whereas before, the area was prone to flooding due to the fact it was so low on the ground. That gives you an idea of how much earth I've moved, considering that wasn't the bank originally, so far. All the way along, all reinforced with galvanised mesh, wired on, tied on, same as motorway bank. The camera's telling me the batteries are going to run out. These reeds are definitely going to have to go. Our boundary is actually that bridge there, so we've still got some water. I don't think we'll be having ducks unless they're mountain climbing ducks, because they'd never get out. But if I go back on top of the old patio, gives you an idea of what we've actually created. I have created. My wife's just been throwing cups of coffee against me. Right, that's a rough idea of how far down it is, about 7 foot down there. It's all been dug out, and that has created a garden bigger than the one we had in our last house. And that's just, I would have said originally half the garden. It's now at least 3/4 perhaps. It's not even 3/4. It is disproportionately large as to what it was, considering this was just one big reed bed. And the cut through to the house, it's almost finished. We've got the arch in. This wall's going to have to go. You can see I've got some geotex down there. I managed to move some gravel from the old path. When that washes off with the next rain, that'll be clean. And it makes more sense to have a central path than this stupid little one round the corner. God knows why they did that. But there we go. That's progress so far. Next footage, well, probably going to be of my funeral, because I am absolutely knackered. So, a quick word from our sponsors. Now I get to have one of these.